Yeah, it's it could go either way. It's basically a best of one. So my name's Jono, and I'm joined by Spuddington, and the knife has just finished, and Fnatic starting on the CT, so they'll be looking strong.
Yeah, that should be very, very comfortable for them. They look like they have woken up very thoroughly. The first map, of course, because calling it a best of one does, of course, ignore the storyline going into it. The first game was very much a close battle, but game number two, or map number two, not so much. So can Fnatic now keep the momentum rolling, and can XMG actually fake this A push very effectively? They are definitely drawing a lot of attention, but here comes the push actually onto the site. XMG should be able to get the bomb plant at the very least. Can they hold the site, though? That's going to be the question, Jono.
Yeah, what a fantastic fake. But you're absolutely right. All that matters now is the hold. Look at MSL's position. He's wow, this is brilliant play. Gets them both. Fantastic. Well done, MSL. Gets the third as well.
Man.
Take a bow. That's just fantastic play. Gorgeous stuff with that key 250, I believe. Yeah. Brilliantly done. He basically won the round for his team with that position, and he even got the third frag in the form of Devil Walk. So a brilliant start for XMG. They kind of answer back, don't they? Having been beaten so heavily on Inferno, they take it. They take the first round. This is a new map. You know, they come in refreshed, and picking it up in that kind of way will do wonders for their confidence. Let's see now if they can go on to convert it successfully.
Well, XMG's attempt to convert it is actually going to be going B. Nobody there to stop him directly. Nobody on Van. It's AKs and Galils. Kev actually ecoing Self. And they should hopefully be able to pick up this round for their sake. Pronax is going to be the first one to drop. So they have control of the site now. This is looking very, very good for them overall. But I think they've actually returned fire. Suddenly taking a whole bunch of kills everywhere across the board. And Hunden is now in a 1-on-3 trying to hold off. Can he do this? His team needed it. And they just couldn't.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Olifmeister happened. I don't know if the camera's on Olifmeister, but he happened. My God, I think that was 4 frags from him with the Deagle. Wow, and he got the 1D. Oh my God, that's how you answer back having lost the first round. Fnatic do it again. They win the second round. PNX said that, I must say, holy shit. Olifmeister saying thank you. He says not you. They're just joking around. They're fooling around, but no fooling around for Olifmeister there. That was sensational. Fnatic pick up the second round, and XMG on the back foot, having started so well.
Yeah, and now on the back foot once again in a 2 now on 5. Of course, this is Nico Bash, so it shouldn't be too surprising that they're not doing that great, but it doesn't look like they're even going to force a gun out of Fnatic at this rate. Kev waiting in A connector. He's gonna think better of his choices in life and in fact go and join up with Pensky, who is looking to maybe get something in mid. Still throwing shots across, but P250 ain't gonna cut it. The AK gets the headshot. Kev, last man standing, and they know exactly where he is.
You've got to say it's a daunting prospect. The fact that Olifmeister's shooting his gun in a way like that. What am I saying? You know, he's really stepped up clearly. If he's hitting shots like that, and he's becoming the Olifmeister that's famed to be like an aim whore, and he's just amazing. He hits shots like that all the time. If he's finally becoming like that, it's taken him a while to wake up in this series. Then yeah, XMG have got to be slightly worried. So, a buy round for both sides though. A bit of a force-up from XMG. Actually, they do have the AWP on Kev, so even though they're buying a little bit early, having lost the second round, they're still affording good weaponry and good damage being dealt out. But actually, MSL comes off worse. Flusher is in a fantastic position. Gets one. Does he get a second? No, he doesn't. Returned by Tensky. And Hunden, in the meantime, has got one, and so is Kev. So a fantastic opening by XMG. And I was just about to sing the praises of Flusher there. He had the drop on them, but yeah, brilliant flick shot from the XMG player. I can't remember who it was, but they're in a good position. Pronax gets 1 frag, but a 3-on-2. XMG should take this one.
In theory, but theory is not practice. And that makes it good theory. In this case, though, it looks like XMG are going to be the ones to take it back. And Olifmeister is actually going to look for exit kills. just in case anyone is foolhardy enough to pass by CT spawn. Looks like he's okay though, so both sides just going to walk away. The bomb is going to go up in smoke, and as you say, XMG looking very, very good there, getting a lot of angles at once for Fnatic to deal with, and they just couldn't.
Yeah, and the one-on-one duels, like for instance, Flusher not getting to there was because the other man spun round and took his head off before he was able to be killed by Flusher. So yeah, nice bit of aim and a good A split as well. Like you say, a lot of angles employed. They got the mid control and they split through apps and A ramp as well. So fairly simple strategy, but one that's very effective. So take it home with you people. But JW answers back like that. 2 quick frags, gorgeous stuff. Flusher gets the headshot onto Hunden as well. So just as we are singing the praises of the Danes, Fnatic they turn on their aim and they start winning those aim shots. And now Flusher actually gets taken out by PNX. That's going to give them a little something back in this round. But 2-on-4 is very likely going to go to the hands of Fnatic here. As yeah, JW, what? JW through the wall? Okay, so JW's woken up and now Kevin a 1 versus 4. Not looking good for him. And yeah, probably a 3rd round on the board here for Fnatic.
Yeah, we'll see if he can save his AWP this time. He's covering underpass. We'll see if Fnatic can catch that out, or if they even want to. Their own bank is not that great, so most likely they'll just sit on what guns they've got, he says, as Pronax starts making a move towards mid. And Kev himself actually backs away, looking to go more towards B. He's just covering his angles, making sure he's not going to get encircled too easily. Doesn't want to go too far because Pronax is actually keeping an eye on apartments.
I'd be surprised if they let him save this. They would definitely want to go for this kill because an AWP is worth a lot. Obviously, it's the most expensive gun usually on the side for the team. So Kev is very much looking to save it, and Fnatic very much wants him to drop it. olofmeister just toying with him. Is he going to get the drop? Kev misses the shot. That surely means... No, it doesn't. Wow, lovely stuff. olofmeister not able to take him out. So he does save it. Very well played. But it's the best out of a bad situation as he'd already lost the round. And yeah, the rest of his team, are they going to be able to buy? Probably not is the answer. So Fnatic looking to convert that now into a 4th round for them. XMG hoping to do good economical damage and possibly get a bomb plant with this being an eco round. Kev does have the AWPs, let's see if he can make headway, but yeah, Fnatic definitely favourites going into this one.
JW misses the shot on Hunden in mid there, but doesn't actually matter in the end, and it's already looking like an awful round for XMG, who get slaughtered, and their carcass is hung up to be butchered later on. So they are going to be in a very dodgy situation. Of course, that wasn't likely to go their way, but certainly could have gone better for XMG.
Oh, absolutely. They didn't get anything, did they? Not even a frag. So Fnatic closing the door, locking it, putting a big support behind it. No way in at all on that A-bomb site. JW on the mid is doing what he does best, and that's killing people. 2 frags going his way. He might hear the guy on short. Yeah, he did finally. And yes, he did. He gets that frag as well. He did. JW, like I say, has woken up, and this is the JW we know and love. Pronax with the boost catches Kev completely off his game there. Was not waiting for that one at all. PNX down to 1 versus 5. Let's see if he can get some frags once again. No. But no, he won't. So Pronax with I mean, lovely aim there as well. It seems to me Fnatic have definitely woken up and they're hitting their shots, and they've kind of renewed the hope and renewed the expectation of them being the better team going into this 3rd map.
Yeah, they are crushing right now, and XMG. Sometimes XMG will actually get that, that occasion where they can get a couple of kills, but it just isn't working out for them overall, and this time it's not looking like this eco is going to go too far. They have been smoked off, and Devil Walk is covering them as they come out. 1 kill though, so not as bad as some of their ecos have been, he says, in a very backhanded compliment. But
olofmeister is all they get. olofmeister keeps happening, man. It's scary. He's a really up and coming player. I think he's one of the great talents of Sweden that are just breaking through the scene. I say just breaking through. Of course, he's been playing for top teams for a while, and most notably with LGB that started him off and got him on my radar. But ever since I saw him in that team, I really pinned him to be a real talent. And now he's in Fnatic, he's got that chance to play for a very, very top team and become a superstar. So he is definitely becoming that. And well, a nice set play with some flashes and smokes is going to be the idea here. Try and get into the B bomb site, but just carnage. There's 3 quick frags go the way of yes, you guessed it, Fnatic. And now XMG in this round. Well, the round's over. easy peasy for. I should have said easy peasy lemon squeezy, shouldn't I? Fnatic 7 rounds on the board for them. This is a CT-sided map, yes, but they're kind of running away with it. You know, it's the fashion in which they are picking up the rounds that's scaring me, Spuddington.
Yeah, Pronax absolutely had their number there as well. He was waiting behind and everyone was looking out the windows of apartments, not looking towards Van, and that is where Pronax, or the direction Pronax came from. This time, of course, XMG are opting for something a little bit different. They are going to be moving up to mid. Can they actually get anything, though? They know they're contending with an AWP, so they've snuck off window. And Hunden goes down.
Did you see that frag? He should have fragged him there, definitely. He was just running and spraying. And Pronax had a nade out, so that kind of... It indicates they're not really on their game. They seem a bit flustered. So what they need to do right now is just take a few seconds, just calm down, okay?
The A-site, though.
And get back into this game mentally, because I think they're a bit defeated with that. But yeah, so let's get into this round. 3 plays 4. Another good situation for Fnatic, but PNX is in a good place though. If he could push through, that's what he's going to do. He's going to get the frag as well. Lovely play from him. And Kev's going to take down Olifmeister, so nice split. It's going to allow the bomb to be planted. And now 3 on 2 would definitely favour the Danes. Let's see if they can convert it.
Well, we've seen a few retakes in our time, and JW is definitely the man to do it. AK in hand. Still got a smoke. Still got a flash. He's going to cut off. He's going to cut off probably Tetris now, I guess, from where that grenade is going. But for now, he's just no idea where most of the people are. However, it doesn't matter. Flusher is able to pick up some kills. They have got the control. Are they actually just going to go for the ninja defuse? Flusher is in there. He's got a defuse kit. XMG, they aren't even trying, and JW will go down, as will his ally. But it just doesn't matter when you get a defuse.
You know, well, they played it well because they planted for there, so they knew where the bomb was, and they knew that the diffuser would be exposed from that angle. So it's just a case of not dying and making sure they get the frag on the guy that's not diffusing, which they did, and it became a one-on-one. It was a one-on-one trade, but he was diffusing, and it was an easy kill in the end. So no, that was well played from XMG. It was controlled, sensible play, and Olifmeister picking off MSL aggressively in that apartment. It's not giving them any grounds, nothing to work with whatsoever. They're saying, if you want the bomb site, well, you're gonna have to come through us. And here comes the push through smoke from Flusher. This guy is just playing with so much confidence, as is the rest of his team. But the bomb might just be planted here. And now let's see if they can convert. Olifmeister misses a shot, makes up for it with a CZ though, and now Pensky, surely not. What? Olifmeister, what the hell? Olifmeister, did you see that? He just got him through the thing. I'm speechless. But it's irrelevant.
Into the head.
It's an irrelevant frag, but that was damn sexy. Olifmeister, he's definitely shown up on this map, man. He's playing so well right now.
Oh, really, really looking good. But it's just, you feel bad for XMG at this point. You never know, of course, 3 rounds. We've seen bigger comebacks, and like you say, CT side, not favoured on this map. Can they get a couple more rounds, though? That's all they need, a few rounds, and then they can really start to be in contention. But they're being stymied as it is, and Pronax is waiting, gun in hand, pointing into the smoke. Can he get more than 1? He will, in fact, get 2 for his trouble. And now they are already in position to try and retake the site. Flusher takes down 1 as he jumps from apartments. Kev is not in good shape either, so he's most likely going to drop. And that will be another round to Fnatic, losing only 1 man.
I think realistically, what you were talking about there, they need a few rounds. I completely agree. I think realistically they need 5 to have any sort of chance in this map, because 3 is simply not enough. 4 only gives you that 1 round cushion. But 5 is getting a little bit better, so they, for me, at least need 5. Especially with the way Fnatic are playing. They're the confident, good skilled, you know, aggressive Fnatic that just destroy. This is the Fnatic that won DreamHack Winter, yes, with 2 different players, but actually only 1 different player. As Olivemeister's just pushing down wherever he wants. He just goes wherever he wants and gets frags. He's playing out of his mind right now. But yeah, what I'm kind of drawing your attention to is the way they're playing this aggressive. I wouldn't say haphazard, it is organised aggression, but they're just going in with so much confidence, and this is how they won DreamHack Winter. And to see them playing like this is a menace for any team facing up against them. But 10-3 is the scoreline, and XMG desperately need at least the next 2 rounds. And that would be the best case scenario. And look at the money on Fnatic, and look at the money on XMG.
Well, we can't hold all this money. Oh, we need the killing floor thing where you can just throw around wads of money, throw money at people. But yeah, it's not looking great right now. This half, at least, Fnatic they've got enough money to supply a small bank, and they are going to be going in towards the B site here. XMG. Yep, they have ceased to be XMG, and now they are corpses.
Yeah, oh, they're XMG corpses. Pronax from behind got 3 in about 2 seconds. So eco bashing, yeah, but it's sexy eco bashing. Oh, you're joking. Come on, don't do that to them. They're so disparaging. Flusher's got a Negev.
Hey man,
that's how confident they are right now.
It's okay, right? See, the secret is if they don't know, like if they're all right in front of you, then you do 1,000,000 damage.
What's PNX doing? He just had his knife out there. Pronax pushed out and killed him. Interesting. JW tags Tensky, but that's all he does is the bit of metal, I think, saved his life. And he did get the frag there. Olivemeister, in the meantime, has got 1. Of course, he is killing people somewhere. Hunden, though, somehow got in there sneakily and actually goes behind Flusher. Yeah, takes it. Oh, I think the smoke. He probably snuck through the smoke there. But a 2-on-3 situation. This is winnable. Oh, Pronax pushes through. Catches Kevin's pants down. And now Hunden actually does the same to Olivemeister and gets the second 1-on-1 low HP. This would be a great round to pick up for Hunden, but he's gonna be facing off against Devilwalk. It's not gonna be easy.
Yeah, now the question is, does Devilwalk know that the bomb was dropped up there? If he does, he may well be able to plot a course for where Hunden is likely to go.
Hunden needs to wait here and not make noise for a lot longer. He needs to use the clock.
He's about to be seen any second now, and he's got no health to speak of.
Oh.
Wow! Devilwalk is fast.
Yeah, he's only on 375. He's like the assist king of that half, but it doesn't matter because the rest of his team have been, quite frankly, smashing it. So, a bit of a rollover. Fnatic on 12 points. Just 4 more. We'll see them through because this, ladies and gentlemen, is the 3rd map of this semi-final. The first semi-final of this, the Hitbox CS Arena Championship. If you're just joining us, welcome. Thank you for being here with us. My name's Jono, and casting with me for this, well, I was going to say brilliant, but it's becoming a bit of a one-sided best of 3. It's Spuddington. XMG, they need this round.
Yep, they really, really do, and they have started off as well as could be hoped, reasonably speaking. Okay, they have taken the first kill, but they are actually just going to be charging in through the smoke. PNX backs off rather wisely there. Now they're going to have to contend with 2 angles at once, but it shouldn't matter if they can just get a kill here or there. As it is, though, it's going to be the side from Fnatic taking away most of them, and Flusher in particular doing himself proud.
Tensky though with 2 really nice frags. If he could find Flusher who's very low. Pronax is the danger man because he knows there's 1 in apps and he gets Pronax! Wow, lovely play. It's planted for apartment, so this is going to be tricky. He's staying right on it. This is ballsy!
He's got it!
Oh my god, that was milliseconds!
He didn't get it.
Pokes out. That was, oh my god, that was milliseconds away, man.
Feeling.
He's got to be heartbroken. That was the chance for them to come back into it, but Flusher just, well, he says, no, you're not having that chance, and just slams the door. A bit unfortunate. Very, very close.
Well, that is a thing that's happened to everyone at one time or another. And, it's a bad feeling when it does. So, now it's going to be XMG playing the eco. Fnatic looking to the bash. Can they get anything done? They are actually heading towards the B site here. And the first kill goes away Fnatic. Second, the same. XMG crumbling like dust before a breeze. And Suddenly, Fnatic once again are looking very, very strong for this round. They're going to get the bomb plant. Hunden is in a very difficult situation and will be taken down, so terrorists win. There you go. Fnatic take the round.
Yeah, and they just need 2 more now to progress. So they're looking very, very strong right now. This is the 3rd map, of course, like I keep saying. So just 2 more rounds and they're through to the grand final. So that's a minimum of, I believe, $750. So these 2 rounds are worth quite a lot of money. So they must be feeling pretty good about this. Pronax only has a pistol. Well, I don't know. Weird. No, he's obviously got a gun. And here comes the push. Oh, Flusher through the smoke. Takes down MSL. These guys have only got pistols, so you wouldn't expect much damage to be done. 2 frags already is pretty good. Kev nearly getting, like, all of them there. Pronax is on 1 HP. They lined up. Had he had a rifle, would have been a very different story, but he didn't. And now PNX has somehow scavenged an orb, but he's got 3 members to find it. Does get the first, and Pronax is very, very low. So if he decides to get the AK, which he doesn't, it'd probably be easy for him, but he's going to keep the orb, so let's see if he can do damage. 2-on-1, this is doable. If he did this and, rocketed, started the boosters for the comeback, it would just be amazing, but it's not going to be that easy as the bomb is already ticked away quite a lot, and the afterplant situation is definitely favouring Fnatic, and he's going to save, yeah.
Well, it's an understandable move, but it reeks of a lack of confidence here from PNX. Previously, on Overpass in particular, he was doing really quite well for his team. He was one of the best, and Flusher just, well, that didn't go well for XMG, which is the phrase that could be used to describe this and the last map, but this map in particular, pretty much in a nutshell.
Yep, Fnatic on 15 points, ladies and gentlemen. They are on the verge of winning and progressing, and that would be it from us. So, a bit of a premature ending to the night as Fnatic have just dominated Inferno, and especially, like you say, Mirage. But here it comes. Here's the final round. Let's see if they can prolong their Mirage dream a little bit longer. Pronax can't smoke him out because he actually hits JW with the smoke. So, bit of a silly play, but irrelevant. olofmeister, Kev, very similar health, so it's very even across the board. Not much ground gained yet from Fnatic. They're going to send Pronax through underpass to try and get a bit of headway towards that middle, and they might just boost JW up. Actually, his Pronax going to be boosted, but Kev drops the AK of Devil Walk. This could be the start of something bad for XMG. This could be it. So Pronax gets taken out by MSL. He had the reaction, he had the drop on him. Nicely done. MSL has stepped up in this map, but probably not enough, as Flusher gets 2, another man who stepped up. And I can hear you sighing, I'm sighing in my head as well, because Fnatic are on the verge of winning this map, with XMG only having 3 rounds. GG's called already. A lack of confidence in Hunden, or maybe just they are realists. A bit of a shame, bit of a premature ending, but Fnatic were the overwhelming favourites, let's not forget this. And it's kind of what we expected, I suppose, in the end.
XMG can walk away with their heads held proud, and if they can get more kills, then that's always a nice thing too. But this is why I sighed before, because XMG, well, rather, Fnatic actually had so many people on such low health. All they needed was to start the kills going, and maybe they could have snowballed that to a victory on this particular round, to say nothing of the next few, but at least they could have clung on that little bit longer. As it is, though, Fnatic takes the map 16-3, domineering, and they will completely walk away with a very, very strong performance.
Yep, so we started on Overpass, and of course XMG surprised everybody. Well, they surprised